Thank you very much indeed. Pleasure to see you, Professor Graham, and a pleasure to follow a very knowledgeable former Public Health Minister. I'm also grateful to our honourable friend, the Member for Thurrock, for securing this debate, and also actually for a lot of the good work that she's been doing on the APPG. I'm going to be brief, as we're pretty much all saying the same thing, but I do hope the Minister will suggest some concrete measures at the end of this that can make a difference, and it can specifically answer some of the questions that I'd like to raise. Firstly, I've also written to the Secretary of State and the Chancellor about supports to pharmacies today as well, and I'm grateful for the conversation I had with her yesterday or the day before. Firstly, we're here because we know what an important service pharmacies represent. For communities, they're embedded in the community and they represent a friendly, valued and above all trusted voice, independent pharmacies especially. And for the NHS and the nation, they take pressure off A&E, they take pressure off GP surgeries and other areas of the NHS. They are a modest cost that deliver very significant benefits, and they are a critical part of primary care that pay significant dividends and alleviate pressure elsewhere. I have 6 independent pharmacies in my constituency, and they're all highly valued. Yarmouth, Freshwater, Seaview, Ryde and Regent, which covers both East Cowes and Shanklin, and I talk to them regularly. Despite their important, significant role during COVID, by staying open, the pharmacies have incurred nationally 370 million in staffing and other costs. I'm delighted that the Prime Minister said in a recent press conference that this cost was going to be reimbursed, but we have not yet seen the money. And I'm none the wiser if we're going to following the budget. So can the Minister reassure us that the support promised will actually be seen through, and that 370 million will reach pharmacists? Secondly, we've heard talk from, I think, previous members or honourable members on the Ernst & Young report. 3/4 of independent pharmacies are under pressure, may be forced to close within the next 12 months. And between 2/3 and 3/4 of community pharmacies are going to be potentially in financial deficit by 2024, according to Ernst & Young. In a written question, I asked the government about this report, but I was told that it wasn't in the public domain and therefore government wouldn't be commenting. That's not true. It is in the public domain, and I would like government to comment. And if the government agrees with what Ernst & Young are saying, the Minister needs to act. Thirdly, in addition, we know that independent pharmacies do not gain from discounts given to big multiples, which are often part of a single wholesale and retail chain. Why can't the Minister make sure that the independent pharmacies, please, are paid the same and are allowed to make the same profit margins on prescription and other services? Summing up, I know that the Minister has good plans for pharmacies because she's talked through them with me in the past, and I'm grateful for her time. But pharmacies need to be open and functioning to take advantage of the plans that we have for them. And there must be a financial model that allows pharmacies, and especially independent pharmacies, to make a reasonable living for the exceptionally valuable work that they do nationally and in their communities. And I look forward to hearing from some solutions from the Minister. Thank you.